Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into part one of the Married to Medicine reunion. Let's go. Let me say this. Phaedra is on another level from this group, right? Phaedra is Housewives. This is Married to Medicine. These are two different shows, two different levels, two different types of groups of women, right? Even Phaedra's dress is more dramatic than anything anybody has on. Like, I hope this is her last season. As much as I love her, this has to be her last season. I feel like Phaedra should not have lied about changing her flight information going to Napa because she didn't want to go with Quad. Because for her to say that why would she link herself to the Titanic clearly shows that if she's going to be on this show, she wants to give it a chance to get to know these women, and linking herself to Quad, who clearly is just here for the check. Like, I get it. I wouldn't want to be linked to Quad either if all you do is just talk to these women when the camera is up. So that's why Phaedra did that. But I don't think she should have lied about it. Phaedra, you need to just start being forthcoming, because we all know you have the potential to lie. And the way the dentist explained Quad's conversations with her about Phaedra, Quad is really messy, right? Like, really backbiting. And they do a lot of two-faced situations here in this group, right? The dentist does talk about everyone, but at least she's like on YouTube, so you can pull it up and see. But like, Quad is talking about Phaedra behind Phaedra's back, and now it's coming up on the show. Like, that's a lot. Two things. Toya should definitely have paid for the Med Gala. Definitely pay her $1,000. And 100%, the dentist is one of the most ignorant people on television. Like, hands down. For her to make that announcement at that Med Gala on a microphone, like, there was no room for that. It wasn't the time for that. Like, I don't even know how she has patience. At this point, people are just going to her because she's on TV. I don't even understand it. Now, I do feel Toya about those childhood situations that changes you throughout your life. 100%, I have my own story. But I do feel like she does not appreciate her husband. I mean, yeah, we go to the restaurant and I say I want a bottle instead of a glass. Okay, but we have footage of you not appreciating Eugene. And he works really hard. I don't think Toya does not love her husband. I know she loves Eugene. And she's not going anywhere, because who is going to put up with Toya, right? But I feel like she could soften up to him a little bit more. There's a lot of women out there would love to take her place. So Andy was asking Jackie about talking to Sora Vice President Kamala Harris. And then he asked the dentist, has she got her White House invite? Absolutely not. I will make a phone call. I can make a phone call. I would never want the dentist at the White House. Never. Ever. Let's keep going. Then he talks to Jackie about her being on the dentist YouTube, right? Where she made that ridiculous comment that took her and put her in hiding for a very long time. And then she started crying. But my whole thing is this. Jackie said it like she meant it, right? She didn't stutter. She didn't take anything back. She said it like she meant it. Now that we all hear, maybe some of her clients or less, you heard people all on the internet talking about her services. I mean, it is what it is. But I think Jackie's a good doctor. She hasn't been my doctor, but I hope she's learned a lot from this. Let's keep going. One thing for sure, Quad really done fool with these women. Even with Sweet Tea being on here, it seems like she has more of a relationship than Quad does, right? Like, you can tell there's a big disconnect. And even her apology that she gave Toya, I feel like that was the most genuine thing that Quad has ever done. Even Toya felt a little bit better by it. But Quad never can let it go, because in her next sentence, she wants to talk about how she was treated wrong. And that's where the women have the problem, Quad. You just won't own it and be quiet. So they talk about the resurrection. And the resurrection was definitely the moment for Quad to own it. And these ladies really start to form a better relationship with Quad. But she did not do that. And that's one reason Phaedra jumped ship with Quad, right? I just don't think Quad is here. But the craziest thing is that they thought, Jackie thought that Quad had something to do with Jackie's YouTube with the dentist resurfacing. That is a bad way in an area to be for her to think that, right? So then Andy asks, do you think going to Sweet Tea's bachelorette party was the right time? So Quad says yes, but why the hell would you think that? Like, this is your ex-husband's soon-to-be wife. Why would you even want to be there, right? And I'm going to say this. Simone is the truth, because Simone is going to hold Quad's feet to the fire, right? She said she spoke to Quad. She called Quad when Quad had the situation with her niece, right? Quad talking about she texted a group chat and she wanted to talk to Jackie when she was going through all that, but the dentist said don't call. Who listens to the dentist, right? If you really was Jackie's friend, regardless of how she felt, she would have picked up the phone and appreciated you calling. Quad don't fool with these ladies like that. Child, they had to write one down there with Quad when she started crying, and that's Phaedra. They looked like they was in the second row at a Baptist church. Like the fanning, the breaking down. Like, I really can't get into Quad like that. I know y'all love Quad, but I just can't give it to her. Y'all, we can talk about this. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Bye, y'all.